Okay. So like I said, um, last time where we left off, you had split up into two boats.
Hmm.
If I remember correctly, River was with Jalira on her raft with uh, her skiff with the dolphins, and Torch, Lord Dadu, and Madge all went back to the boat. Cool. So, Torch, I imagine that you're going to be the one that's steering. So, I'd like you to make me a dexterity check.
Nice.
That was almost a 20.
Very nice.
It was like,
I thought it was going to happen, man.
me too.
It's pulling up a note. Hmm. It's definitely not helpful. Okay. Um, yeah. So with a 15, you are sailing away, no problems to be had. You avoid the reef without even knowing it's there.
The captain I am.
Uh-huh. Yo ho. Um, Meanwhile, on the raft, let's make another roll over here. Do, 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 do. Oh, yeah, I did. I forgot to grab my dice. Gotcha.
That was alarming.
What?
You went over my head and it like made a sound. And I thought you were behind me. It was scary.
Hey, good. Um, it's a little bumpier on the raft, as you can imagine, because it's not a full-blown ship.
Right.
Um, but you both vessels approach from different angles on the island. Uh, I would like all of you to make me a perception check.
What's where's perception? Like this,
This
right?
this is yours.
Oh, great. Okay, +7. And I get to roll with advantage?
No,
Oh no, just the A is advantage.
correct.
That's proficiency.
So weird update. Uh, when everybody else is rolling, your die now shows up on my screen as it's rolling.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, it's a new one. They're trying to make it more collaborative space to make it feel more like you're sitting at a table.
I dig it.
Yeah, but when Madge rolled, I was like, oh, I guess I clicked and I didn't. And then I was like, no, wait, I changed my dice earlier. That's not me.
All the better reason for people to have different dice. I don't see a roll from you though, Ryan.
Mine is 14 plus 7 at the 21. Should be the most recent roll.
Mm, it's
I
not,
don't see it either.
it's not in my log.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
weird.
don't see it either.
So that one, oddly enough, says to self.
Why would you self roll? Weird.
Well, that's the thing. I was talking to Miles earlier about how I couldn't self-roll anymore. Well, I'm sure this is gonna suck, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So, all right, there.
10.
Did that work?
That
Yeah.
Pretty, but it wasn't a very good roll. Sorry.
That's a very pretty die.
It
Is it
is.
though? I like it. But I still want to keep the 21. I can screenshot it for you.
I believe him.
Hmm. Do I believe him?
Oh,
Do you want me to share my screen?
No, I don't want you to share your screen. I trust you.
I rolled a nat 1, but I do have a modifier of +7. So,
And you can't technically crit fail a skill.
okay. So I rolled an 8.
All right.
Skill checks are like the only thing in the game you can't critically fail.
I'm so glad because
You also can't critically succeed at them, but that's okay.
And yet, plenty of times we've done this.
That's because
The crit succeed.
that's because the way that I approach that is a little different. I think that if you somehow roll a 20, you definitely deserve something cool to happen. It's just not the same.
love it.
It's just not the same rules as critical hits and things. Okay.
So what did we perceive? Or not perceive?
Yeah, I think with an 8, you're probably very distracted by something.
Course also.
Yeah. Yeah, you both had the same modifier. That's fun.
So just added.
Anyway, yeah, with an 8, you're probably not gonna see a whole lot. 10, about the same. But Madge, with your 20,
It was a 21 out of 10.
right, with your 20, Madge, clearly the highest roll that happened, if you refer to the game log, where it clearly states it for all to see.
That's how we're gonna vote.
Anyway, with your 20, you are able to see that there appears to be a very large bird of some kind that is flying about in between all of the huge clusters of gemstone that are dotted around the island. You can't tell for certain based on how far away you are, but this bird looks like it might be the same size as like a medium-sized creature. So pretty large.
Big bird.
But as you approach the island, you see shimmering stone monoliths, these giant crag-like clusters, and all of them in various different rainbow tones. As the sunlight hits them, they reflect it in beautiful cascading colors in all directions. There are several easy places for you to anchor and go ashore, but there is not a dock. That is because of the amount of clusters of rocks that are around the exterior of this island. It isn't easy for them to build anything for you to actually dock at. But on the plus side, a raft doesn't have to worry about a dock and can pull right up onto the beach. So if you wanted to, you could go and collect your friends off of the boat and help deliver them to the shore.
Yeah, I'll suggest that to Julia.
So you got a nice little water taxi, so you don't have to worry about swimming or dinghies.
Hmm.
Nobody likes them.
Yay.
Okay. Once you are there, you find that the beach is made out of this almost pearlescent iridescent sand that smells sweetly of flowers. It doesn't appear as though anybody has landed on this side of the island in quite a while, but you do know that Luster is one of the 4 islands in this chain that this one is most known for all of its rich gemstone ore.
Well, Jalera brought us here.
Mhm. This is a beautiful place. I will be collecting components for a ritual. You're welcome to help me, or you can just look about the island. There's plenty to see.
What do y'all want to do?
Bonfire on the beach.
Are there towns on this island?
No,
Okay.
it's an uninhabited island. Other than some creatures like birds and things like that, but there's really no vegetation,
Mhm.
so there's not a lot for anything to eat here.
Got it.
So,
she's gonna go around collecting ore.
Yes.
I'm down with helping her.
Madge
Okay.
will help.
Okay. Great. Then let's split up. We'll cover more ground. I'm,
Sounds like a terrible.
I'm going to be going to the north side of the island. If you want, I can give you a list of things and you can collect them here on the south side.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Okay. She gives you a list. You need 3 large diamonds, 2 emeralds, and you need a stone in the shape of an egg.
3 large diamonds?
Correct.
What constitutes large? Doesn't matter.
Technically, there isn't an actual measurement within the game, but I would assume large is doorknob.
Okay. And these are uncut,
Correct.
right? Okay. And then
These
2.
are just laying around.
They're not laying around. They're growing out of places all around the island. So you have to actually go looking for them and use your survival skills to find them.
And then 2 emeralds
2 emeralds,
and
a stone that's shaped like an egg.
an egg. Did anybody write that down?
She gave you
Yes.
Yeah, I'm asking if any of
Oh, the
these
place.
humans wrote it down.
This human wrote it down.
Thank you.
I has it.
excellent. Who would like to come with me?
I mean, I'm down with going with her if nobody else wants to.
Fantastic.
I'm not saying that out loud. I'm saying that to the party. Or I'm saying that to the other humans.
I was under the assumption that River would be going with her. So
I don't know. I didn't have a
right.
I hadn't made a decision. But If Daddy wants to go, I think that's a good idea.
River. Hi, I'm going cat lady. What's her
Okay.
name? Levon?
Going
What?
cat lady.
It's Jalira.
Sorry, what? Jalira. I'll gladly go with Jalira. Why not? This will be fun.
She's like, don't call me cat lady.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan,
Yeah.
I would like you to, let's see, actually I have your sheet pulled up. Never mind. I'll look it up. Okay, cool. So, your group splits into two. The three of you that are staying here on the south side, I'd like you to make a survival check for me. That's a good roll.
I rolled
7.
a 7 plus 3.
10.
10. Ooh, pretty.
Oh yeah, that's a very pretty die. Is that the unicorn die?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Power of the unicorn.
Nice.
Rolled with the power of the unicorn. That's what it says.
That's well, I love that. Okay, so with a 13, I think you're most likely going to have a hard time finding stuff. But a 21 and an 18, I think that the lot of you together, you could find yourself to a large opening in the ground that has a steady sort of like 45-degree angle type of incline that heads down into the deep and black. And you can see up here near the top, close to the light, the gemstones that are still sparkling, and the remnants of mining tools.
Before Daddy leaves, I'm giving him the other sendings.
Ah,
Ah,
well, now you have a sending stone, right?
All right.
Um, Dadu, you, on the other hand, with Jalira, head towards the north end of the island. As you are going that way, you start to hear faint singing.
Oh,
I would like you to make a history check with advantage.
good roll.
Mhm.
That's a 19.
very nice.
Excellent. Okay. You recognize the sound. It is very similar, almost identical to one that you heard several years ago while going through the Forbidden Forest. It reminds you of that day and the white tree.
I guess while Jalira and I are making our way to the north side, I'm gonna ask her if she also hears the singing.
Oh, yes, you can always hear the hum from all of the stones.
Right, but this reminds me of something from long ago. I was on a completely different continent, and we were going through a forbidden forest. Yeah, there was remnants of the Fae near there. Would this have anything to do with them as well? Like, do you hear them singing, or do you just hear the stones?
Um, she stops and smiles over her shoulder at you, and then says, I hear what I need to hear. I would like you to make me an insight check.
That was going to be a 20.
I did too
Right.
for Bennett. Okay. Yeah. While cryptic and unhelpful, that doesn't seem to be anything I'm going to say bad for you. But as you continue to go further and further north, the song gets louder and louder. You can't make out what the words are, though it does sound Elven.
I speak Elvish.
I know, but that's what I'm saying is that it's incomprehensible. Like, even if you speak English, if I only give you every third syllable, you might not understand me.
I suppose that's all right.
Um, passive perception is a 17, though. Say once you get to probably far enough away that you can no longer see the beach that you left your friends on, you start to see that every so often, one of these crystals, you can very clearly see through it. And inside there appears to be some sort of thing growing, like almost like a vein, like you would imagine inside of a body or inside of a tree.
Can I investigate that?
Sure. Make an investigation roll for me. 19. You've never seen anything like this before. It looks like there is a sort of a darker pore to the inside of some of these crystals that looks to go down deep into the root of this cluster of crystals.
All right, so I'm gonna say to Jalira that I noticed these veins all grow throughout these crystals, and they look like they go down deep. Are we sure we're not disturbing or hurting anything by digging any of these up?
The island gives freely. It has been here longer than all of us, and it has much more to give.
And yet it's uninhabited. And the only things we see around here is the remnants of other people's gear.
Where have you seen that?
It was on the you said it was on the beach by where everybody else was heading off to. Oh, I didn't get to see that.
Nope, it was
Sorry.
down inside of the mine.
I guess I'm just gonna say, and yet nobody inhabits this island. That just seems odd to me.
There's nothing that grows here naturally other than the crystals.
Okay, I'm following your lead.
Go ahead and make me another insight check. Cool. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you believe her. There's no reason for you not to. Cutting back to the rest of you as you descend down into this mine. Do all of you have dark vision?
I know I should.
You definitely do.
Yeah. Do I? Do I?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and Torch, you also have dark vision. So yeah, everybody's got dark vision. Okay. So what that means, since this hasn't been a thing that's really we've needed to worry about yet, in dark vision, you don't see perfectly. It's not like when you're in daylight. What you see is sort of a shadowy version of the people around you. You can make them out well enough that you can see their shape against other shapes,
Mhm.
but you can't tell things like, for instance, color, um, and sometimes depth can be a problem.
Can you go to my character sheet, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. Um, so you'll be able to see clear enough that you can maneuver around here, but if you're going to be looking for these stones, you might need to light something up.
Hey, Thorum, do you think you could help us see a little better without burning me? Please.
Hmm. Let's see.
Like, help me light a torch or something.
I have light.
Yeah,
Ooh,
light is probably better than what she has.
let's do that. I don't want to
Okay.
blow anything now.
So I think I'll just so I can make out shapes, right?
Yeah,
Is there like a shape that's like jutting out somewhere that I can see?
sure.
Okay, I would like to light that thing
Okay,
with my light.
sure. Um, about hmm, about 20 feet in front of you, you see that there is a beam that is exposed above your head that you are able to light. And as you cast light on it, it illuminates further down the corridor. It looks as though this mine splits into two paths. But this area right here, you can now clearly see. So if people want to make perception checks, actually, I guess it'd be investigation checks, you can do that now.
Let's do it.
I have way better perception than investigation.
Bump, bump.
15.
It's a good roll finally.
Yay.
On fire.
15 plus. Oh, yours is
I don't have a modifier.
just 15.
Just 15.
Got it. Okay, awesome. Yeah, Torch with a 21. You are able to see there is a cluster of 3 emeralds that are on a rock face directly ahead of you at the crux where this thing splits into two paths.
Woohoo, mine.
If you want to get them out of the rock, you are going to have to make a strength check, or someone is going to have to attack it,
Can I make
or if
a
you have
strike?
tools.
I was gonna,
Like,
I got like a -1 on strength, so I definitely would love for somebody else to try to get it.
Can I help?
sure.
What do I do?
So what you do,
Just roll a d20?
so what you're going to do for this, if you're just going to try and use strength, you're going to
Uh-huh.
make an athletics roll.
Oh. Okay.
So
Great.
roll your d20.
God fucking damn it.
You
It
wanna
really
re-roll that?
rolled the other
Yeah.
day.
Ooh, I like that face.
I rolled a
That's a nat 20.
That's a nat
Woo!
20, baby.
Sweet, sweet.
Hell yeah.
Maybe I get them out easily.
Seems like it to me.
Yeah, so you grab onto either side of this little rocky outcropping and pull as hard as you can, and it gives way, pulling it straight out of the wall, almost knocking you over with the weight of it, as you see that it is actually a much larger cluster that goes further and further back. You have now, I mean, it's a very large rock, but it's basically the equivalent of 12 emeralds.
Woo!
I don't feel like I should keep all of this. We only needed 2, right?
They're handy for spells.
What? They're handy for spells. Yeah. I just don't know. I don't know. It feels like greedy to take 12 when I need to.
I mean, you could always just break 2 off of the cluster.
Yeah, I think I would like to just break off 2.
Mhm.
I didn't intend to pull out half a rock.
Yeah, the mother load.
Yeah. I'm just gonna break off 2 and put the rest back
Okay.
and say thank you.
That is very funny to me, the idea that she accidentally pulls out this giant rock and goes, "Oh no, oh no, oh no," and just
I
like
only needed 2.
cracks off,
Yeah.
puts them in her pocket, and then goes and puts it back into the hole and goes, "There, perfect."
She had a little bit of barbarian come out.
A little bit, yeah. Okay,
Did
so
you
find some diamonds.
did you say that there were remnants of people's gear?
Yep.
Are there
there's-
any pickaxes?
That's what I was about to say. There's the remnants of mining gear. So there's pickaxes, there's shovels, there's helmets, that kind of thing.
Okay. Madge is gonna pick up a pickaxe and a helmet.
Okay. Now, word to the wise. Thinking outside the box here.
Oh,
Light. You can cast that on an object that you can wear or carry.
aha!
So you could put light on your helmet, and you now can walk around with a light.
Let's do that.
Okay.
That's cool.
That's a
Mhm. Okay. So you got, how many of you have pickaxes? Just you?
I might pick one up, but I think I'm doing all right with my
You're doing great.
Yeah.
But the other 2 of you, are both of you picking up tools?
Yeah,
or-
I'll pick up. Yep.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Yeah, are y'all gonna whistle while you work?
Uh-huh. I'm the only one that's dwarf side, so
All right. Yeah, so now you have 2 paths to choose, left or right.
Right.
can
I love that. I love that the captain was just like, let's go this way. Uh, okay. Then as long as Madge is going with you, you have plenty of light. So I would like, let's say for this corridor, I'd like to get another investigation roll. See if anybody gets anything here. It's 15. That's pretty good.
I have a +7 in investigation. It's really disappointing me.
I don't know, like it's pretty great whenever you can roll a low number and still get a higher number.
That's true.
Oof.
No.
Wah, wah, wah.
That was perception, not investigation. Roll again.
Oh, what am I doing?
Yay!
I don't know.
That's not a bad thing.
That's good. We wasted
My
that
bad.
one. That's good.
Yeah, right, right.
I was
There
gonna
we
say,
go.
and now it's a
Get that
1. Okay, 16 is great. Ouch. Hey, Brooke. Okay.
The answer is no, you can't roll for her. You never let the DM roll your dice.
But why? They say
It's like-
knowingly.
It's like asking the rat to guard the cheese, or the drunk to be the guy who holds all the beer. These are just bad things.
But in that age-old question about a fox, a rabbit, and a bag of grain,
I know the answer to that one.
yes, you eat the rabbit.
Oh, no. You grab the fox by its scruff, hold it over the side of the boat. Everything else is in the boat with you. You go across, you look at the fox, and you say, if you attack my rabbit and everything, I'll throw you in the river
Mm,
with a rock tied around your neck.
mm.
Again, tasers, people, tasers.
There you are with the tasers again.
So I'm having y'all roll investigation again.
Suck at that.
Yeah, it's just a D20.
13.
That's better than what I rolled. Yeah, so far as you're heading down this way, you don't see anything that looks like it's of value or interest. But as you are reaching the end of this corridor, you see looks to be a like a door, but it's made out of iron, and it doesn't have any type of like window or anything to let you see the other side of it. There does not appear to be any kind of lock on the door, but it is closed.
So, did you say there's a doorknob?
There's basically like a handle.
Okay.
So you can either turn back or explore the door.
I'm gonna check it for traps.
Ooh, smart. Okay, make an
I
investigation
like this idea.
with advantage.
15.
15. You do not find any traps.
All right, kick it in. Just kidding.
Oh no!
I am going to grab the handle.
You remember that night the torch killed everybody?
And it
Yeah.
No, is that tonight?
Sorry, that's the divination creeping up on me. Um, so, yeah, are you going to try and go through the door?
Yes.
Okay. I would like you to roll initiative.
Off.
Well, it was getting boring anyway. We need to
19.
fight something.
Okay.
11.
Got tortilla soup.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Mm.
But I did add cheese, sour cream, and chips.
You got what, a 19?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. You go first. As you put your hand onto the door to open it, you feel razor sharp teeth bite down on your hand.
No.
Because it's a mimic.
Because it's a mimic.
God damn it.
Take 4 points of damage.
No.
This is why when the captain says, kick the door in, you kick the door in.
Yeah, well, then it would have my leg, Ryan.
It's true. It'd be noshing on her leg right now.
You grab the handle, and that's what got you bit and everything. You kick the door, you're not touching the handle. You might not be touching its mouth.
Taking it by surprise.
Okay, but I get to go first.
You do.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
You don't get an attack of opportunity. However, you do go before the mimic.
Okay, so it did bite me.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, the mimic is going last.
Oh, great. Okay.
The mimic rolled a natural 2. So even with bonus, mimic's going last. So
Rolls are on our side so far.
I think I'm just gonna rage and bite back.
You're gonna fight it back.
Don't bite me, motherfucker. I'm my bad, beat you back.
okay, so as a bonus action, you're going to rage.
Yes.
Cool. Let's go ahead and mark that on your sheet.
I don't think that that's accurate.
That's not accurate. We'll keep that mark there. Okay, so you're now raging,
Oh,
and
fucking bite me.
and you want to bite it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's +9 to hit.
Mordecai.
I rolled a nat 20.
That is a nat 20.
Rolled a nat- Do not bite me, bitch. I will bite you back.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Hi, Morty.
Your damage is it's going to be 2d8.
Oh, fuck you. 1.
Mm.
And 8.
So,
So
9.
9 plus 2 is... No, it says 1d8 plus 2.
I know, but you crit, so you get to double your dice.
Fantastic. So I rolled 11 damage to the mimic.
Okay.
Do I get a movement? Or am I grappled?
Hold on. This is fucking hilarious. So because of your hit, I looked at what your passive intimidation would be. So that is a 10 plus your intimidation score, so a 12. Okay. And I rolled an insight for the mimic
Mhm.
against your passive intimidation, and it rolled a nat 1.
The rolls are on our side.
So the mimic releases its bite from you,
Mhm.
and you hear it screech. The sound of a mimic screaming is a lot like, imagine the sound of bats, but a lot louder.
Mhm.
Very high-pitched, shrieking, gasping sound. You have scared the shit out of this door.
Do not bite me.
This feels incredibly appropriate to have the barbarian intimidate a door.
We don't have to do death by door. I'll just bite it.
Put that little tool in our toolbox.
Yep.
Right?
Okay. So this thing, in reaction to your bite, releases you and then shrieks. And when it does, the door jumps away from the wall a little bit
Uh-huh.
because it's a mimic.
It's a mimic.
And you see its bulging giant eyes pop out of the top of its door frame, all 8 of them. And the teeth from around the door begin to pop out. And it goes and opens its door mouth at you. Yeah. So, yeah, you've scared a door. Next in initiative is Torch. So, Torch, in response to this, what do you do?
I give up my turn back to her so she can keep going.
Mhm. Ladies supporting ladies. I love it.
You get an opportunity attack.
I do.
Because you were right there with the door and the door moved.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Okay. Once I've done form of the beast bite, I cannot do a different form of the beast attack, right?
No,
But I can just use either unarmed strike or claws against this thing.
correct. Well, you can use any of these
Oh, I can.
when you're transformed.
Okay.
You just have to pick which one. So
Okay.
you've picked bite.
Right. So now I can't use a different one of those.
Yeah, you can only use bite.
That's what I said. Okay. But I can use unarmed strike or claws.
Correct.
I would like to use my claws
Okay.
to just
Okay. Roll to hit.
rake down the side of the door.
Hit it.
All right. So my claws are a +9 to hit. I rolled a 6.
So
So
15.
15.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. And
Plus
I am a D4 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 more damage.
Okay.
I had already done 11 points. So 15 points of damage to the mimic.
Cool. It is still technically Torch's turn. Sorry.
It's the new t-shirt. Don't bite me, bitch.
Sorry, what? I'm sorry.
I roll to bite the door.
I rolled to bite the door. I got an attack of opportunity because the door moved right by me and I did claws and I gave it another 4 points of damage.
All
And
right.
now your turn. Maybe we try the other hallway.
Cast Sorcerer's Burst at it.
Sorceress Burst.
Yes. I guess that's a cantrip. You can cast a source energy at one creature or object with brain, range spell, attack against target, hit, tax 1d damage. Acid. We'll attack it with acid.
Ooh, okay.
Clicky, clicky,
Ow, ow, ow.
10 will hit though.
and damage.
Ooh. Okay. The mimic shrieks in response to being covered in acid now.
Scream. Scream, baby.
Yeah, I thought it was going to get an easy meal. It didn't work out quite so well in its favor. Are you going to do anything else, Torch?
No.
Okay. Madge, that makes it your turn.
I'm gonna hit it with guiding bolts.
Okay. 20. Nice. Okay, that'll hit for sure. Roll me some
Alright.
damage. Just a ridiculous amount of damage.
What the
Okay.
hell?
I think you only get to roll 4d6.
Yeah.
Not 8. But
Wait, she got a 20 to hit. So doesn't that
it was
double
a
it?
dirty 20.
It was a dirty 20.
Ah.
We could just half 29 and say 15.
This is a 5th level.
Oh, you're casting it as 5th level?
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh, we were looking at the wrong part of your character sheet.
Yeah.
Wait.
That explains it. Okay, cool. Nice. 29 points of damage. Okay.
That's like 55 points at this point.
Yep.
Before?
It is now the mimic's turn.
And it does.
No.
Oh dear.
It opens up its mouth as wide as it can go, and it vomits coins out directly in front of it. You see a pile of treasure begin to form directly in front of it, and after it closes its mouth, it then begins to try and run away. It has a speed of 50 feet, so it is now going to try as best as it can to get the hell out of here. Are you going to pursue it?
We should let it go.
I'm gonna take the vomit gold and go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
I like
explore the
vomit
other tunnel.
gold.
This is
Yeah.
why none of you are murder hobos. Okay?
Exactly.
This is why none of you can be murder hobos.
I don't want to be a murder hobo. Look at him.
I'm so disappointed.
So
Aw.
I'm going to cut to the other side of the island.
Murder hobo time.
Right.
Don't kill my aunt.
You know,
Seriously.
I'm more worried about her trying to kill me right now than anything else.
You make it to an area where the sand stops and it is now just smooth stone. Think like almost like lava rock, but it looks as though it has just slowly been worn away over time. And it looks as though there's been some sort of work done to it as people have etched different things into this rocky surface. In those little crevices, there has accumulated a bunch of water and seaweed, things like that. The birds are still circling overhead. Your passive perception is enough, Ryan, that when you get to this place, you see that at the far side of this sort of stone slab looks to be a stone seat. And crystals have grown out from all areas around it, almost like barnacles. And on it is a skeleton.
Oh. All right, so I'm gonna. What's her name again? Is it Allura?
Jalira.
Jalira. I was close, but not really. I'm gonna ask Jalira what she might know about the throne with the skeleton on it and all the crystals and the etching all over the stone. What she knows about this area.
This is a ritual site. It's where we can commune with the gods. That was the last person who aided me in the ritual. You feel more than see a sudden gust of wind come down around you, and a shadow pass over the top of you.
Hey, can I identify what just flew over me?
You feel talons on your shoulders.
Okay. I think at this point in time, I'm going to talk with my coin in my head
Mhm.
and ask her if she can sense or feel what's going on, and perhaps maybe talk about casting some invisibility so we can cloak ourselves to avoid whatever is about to happen here.
It looks like you've been tricked into a trap.
Kind of does. I feel that. What do you think about a bit of invisibility here? Maybe kind of avoid that.
I think invisibility is a cheap way out. Don't you think that you're strong enough to fight them?
Sometimes it's not about the strength to fight, but more of the smarts to overcome.
Things go quiet.
Alrighty. So I'm feeling talons grip the top of my shoulders, but nothing's actually picking me up yet, right?
No, nothing is picking you up. Just something on your shoulders. Jalira is not smiling. This does not look like she's like, ah ha ha. This isn't the wicked Yzma moment. No, more that she's just looking at you very resolute.
Very resolute. Interesting.
I assume that you are up to the task of protecting me during the ritual.
Julia, did the last person who's on that throne and dead and everything, did they fail the task or did they succeed in protecting you?
Oh, they failed. Their hubris took them.
Huh. Well, I guess let's see what happens then, shall we?
You feel those talons release from your shoulders? Good. We are all friends here. She begins to sweep all of the things away from the floor, revealing this massive sigil. It doesn't look like anything you've seen before. But it wouldn't take anything for you to be able to remember what it looks like for later.
Sorry, say that again?
You can easily memorize what this looks like,
Okay.
but
so-
you've never seen it before.
All right. Can I ask my genie if she's ever noticed a symbol like that before?
The sound that you get out of Zephyr is one of contempt and rage. The one that we cannot see. The one who takes the ender. The last. This is the symbols for the Asher.
Zephyr, do you think it'd be a good idea or a bad idea to remain around this area?
For you or for me?
Both?
Probably best if we keep low.
Thank you.
If you
All
die,
right, man, what are we doing?
I will haunt you.
That's fair. So I'm gonna look at Jalira and say, what are we doing now?
Take a seat, and we wait for the rest of the components.
I see. Okay.
Is Lord Deadu going to go take a seat?
Do you mean in that throne with the skeleton or just on the floor where we're at?
No, in the throne. We can get rid of the skeleton.
No. Lord Ed is not going to do that.
This is what it needs.
Jalira, I'm not saying that I don't trust you here, but there's a skeleton in that seat for a reason. I think I'll wait for the rest of the party before we decide what's going to happen next with that.
That skeleton is in that seat because when she came, he chose her over life. Which matters more to you? Life or power?
Hmm. Yeah, life kind of matters more than power. I
Then
can
per-
accumulate power. I only have one life.
Then perhaps you will survive.
Perhaps. All right. Well, let's go clear out the dead guy and sit in the seat.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't take any effort whatsoever to move him. Literally, as soon as you move the skeleton to the side, it basically disintegrates.
Uh, Real quick before the thing disintegrates and everything, I'd like to loot that. Make sure there's nothing that of value.
There's no treasure of any kind. You do find one tooth that has a gold filling.
Great. We're gonna keep the tooth.
Okay, I thought of.
And you said it disintegrates, right?
Yeah, it just basically turns to ash.
We're gonna scoop up some of that ash as well.
Okay.
Lord Daddy is of the order of ash and teeth.
I was gonna say this is a running gag at this point.
Yep.
But is Daddy going to sit on the chair?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go for it.
The moment that he turns around and sits down on the chair and now looks past Jalira, he sees the creature that had been holding him looks to be about a 6'6" Aarakocra with jet black feathers. And past that, behind the stony outcroppings that hid it, is a white tree.
I see.
And suddenly, you feel a sense of the worst kind of nostalgia.
Fantastic.
I'm going to cut back to the rest of the party. So, you've now defeated a mimic and looted its vomit. In what other game can you ever say that? I assume that means that you're going to be going back to the other way. You haven't found all the components yet.
Yeah. Yes, so.
Your light helmet is still in effect, so people can make another investigation check for me.
All right.
I'm still pissed off from being bitten, I guess.
I don't blame you.
I didn't roll very well.
Nobody rolled super high. Madge rolled the highest.
Yeah.
With a 16 Madgery, darling. I'm going to say that you find a nice big accumulation of like a vein of coal. And you know that coal hides diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
So the lot of you can now make an athletics check.
Oh, this is not gonna. Oh,
What'd you get?
A 4 plus 6, so 10, but still
Ooh,
pissed off. Still raging.
still raging. I love the thought that now they have the opportunity to pull the stones out again, and River is like, no, 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 we saw what happened last time.
Mhm.
But Madge and Torch, with a 17 and a 19 combined, the two of you can easily pick through this. I'm going to say you find exactly what you're looking for. You find your diamonds.
huzzah!
Okay. And now, having these components, you can make your way north to meet up with Jalira.
We don't have the egg.
Oh, you're right. You don't have the egg.
Do you think we could find an egg-shaped rock on the way?
You can always try.
Maybe.
But that's everything you found inside of this mine.
Then should
All
we
right.
investigate outside somewhere?
Searching the rest of the south side of the island, you still are not able to find this rock that you're looking for. The only signs of anything that might point to that are the birds that you've seen circling higher up in the stones.
Hmm. Like there's eggs up there?
Mhm.
But she said a stone shaped like an egg, not an egg.
Mhm.
Okay. What do y'all want to do?
Investigate the bird's nest. Maybe one of the birds picked up a rock thinking it was an egg.
Ooh, I like that idea.
Okay. Does anybody have fly?
I don't.
Thank you, Ryan.
Ryan's on the other side of the island, and is he not?
In a skeleton chair.
He sits on the throne of lies.
I mean, I could climb, but I don't know.
It's about 45 feet tall.
I could just climb up there.
I mean, you probably could just jump.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you have feline agility.
Hmm.
We
You
need
don't
that
see-
Aarakocra. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'll jump up there.
Okay.
See if there's any egg-shaped rocks.
You want to make an athletics check for me?
Sure thing. Athletics or acrobatics? For
Ooh, you're right.
jumping?
Acrobatics. Either way. Either way is good for me.
I rolled a 6 plus 7 is 13.
Okay. You make it up there without any issue. Once you're up there, you find that there is a nest, and it is filled with brightly colored eggs that dazzle the same way that the stones do. There is one, though, that is in the clutches of the remains of a hand. The rest of the arm is still there, but then nothing else past that. And it is holding on to that one egg.
Okay. Is
Taking the whole hand?
You're taking the whole hand.
there something different about that egg?
Other than the only visible difference is that while the other ones are all shiny, this one is dull
Okay.
in color.
And she said a rock. So I want that one.
Okay.
I don't want to touch the skeleton hand. I assume it's a skeleton and not fleshy.
No, it's a skeleton.
Okay, gross. Anyway, I will just like gingerly pick up the egg and not touch
Okay.
the skeleton.
The egg is probably about this big, but it's still big enough you can carry it with one hand. And think the idol from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Got it.
The moment that you pick that egg up out of the nest, you start to hear the sound of screeching above you as the birds have noticed that you have made it into the nest.
I'm gonna jump down.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
Um, 16
Plus
plus
7.
7. So 22.
Awesome. You land perfectly. Egg intact.
Great. And I'm gonna say to my compatriots, we should get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, as River lands, the birds above you are all starting to now congregate and screech and squawk. Several of them have flown down and landed on the nest, and some are now starting to take up much wider angles on their swoop, as though they are now about to try and dive bomb you.
Yeah, so we need to run, y'all. We need to run now.
Okay. You now have all of your components. Are you headed north?
Yeah, we're gonna run towards Julia.
Okay. As you make it further north in the island, you start to hear that same sound that Ryan was hearing. This sort of ominous, almost like incomprehensible music that gets louder and louder the further north you get. Once you get, we'll say, maybe 150 feet out from where they're at, I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Nice. Very nice. Okay. So all of you feel this sort of rush of energy sort of flow over the top of you, almost like a strong wind, but nothing physically moves around you. As you do, I feel this. What's the best way to describe it? You feel this sudden sort of falling sensation, like your stomach just fell out of you, like you're about to walk into something truly dangerous. Except for you, River. What you hear in your head, along with all of these things, is, "Oh, you finally come. Darling, it has been so long. Please, come closer." And that's where I'm going to call game.
Waiting for it.
Do I recognize that voice?
Nope.
Great. I love y'all. I'm going to bed. Have a lovely night. We'll
You
see
as
you
well.
on Monday.
On Monday, where the spider awaits you.
I
My
turned
heart worked.
I turned on the emojis. I figured out what was up. Oh, wait. Here's my favorite.
Laser light.
Oh.
It's one. Just do one.
No, there's one for two.
What was there?
Yeah, isn't that the balloons?
No, it's
Oh no, it's fireworks.
maybe it needs to be closer to the center.
Well, anyway. What if I do my heart like this? Does it recognize this?
I don't think so.
No. That one's hard to do. I'm going to bed. I love you all. Have a wonderful evening.
You as well.
See you next